What's going on, guys? It's 11:11 with the Caspers.
Where's our mics?
I know. Where's our mics? We shot the podcast, episode number 1, and we had a few technical difficulties. So, we did manage to get our couch in here now, so episode 2, we'll have that.
This is Nala. She's very needy. She's gonna be in every podcast more than likely.
Yeah, now we got this couch, she's most likely gonna be in every episode. Huh.
Everyone's gonna be focusing more on this one. She's gonna be all over the place.
Are you chilling? Okay, we want to give you guys an intro. We want to give you guys an update on kind of into episode 1.
What did we get recorded? Like, what did we lose?
We lost everything on our background on 11:11.
Oh, okay.
So kind of like the concept of 11:11.
So 11:11 to us, well, kind of our background, I guess. We would say that the reason why we were calling it 11:11 is ever since we started dating, I was working 10-hour shifts, and somehow I would always catch 11:11 on our phones. So we would end up texting each other and sending each other wishes. And then when my dad got sick, we ended up doing the same thing for him for a prayer. And we decided that we wanted to get married on 11/11, which the year that we got married equaled 22, so that was last year.
Perfect!
And 11:11 has always stuck with us, so.
We figured it'd be a perfect podcast name, especially to start off with and run with, being significant in many ways, and as well as to the viewers. I know there's wishes and stuff that you guys are putting out daily, and so we want to inspire.
If you're wondering why we're wearing red today, it is Friday.
Remember, everyone, deployed. Red Friday, baby. Make sure you're wearing your red on Friday. But hope you guys enjoy episode 1. We are going to get ready to shoot here in a few days, episode 2. So, sorry for the long awaited episode, but it's here, baby. That's right. 11:11.
How did you even know it's a long-awaited episode?
Yeah, because the second one's going to probably be right out after.
Not sure, huh?
Yeah, so. Especially with our times, like our frames, like what we were talking about.
I think somebody needs a nap.
It's not trending topics no more, because we were talking about Taylor Swift, and now we got Hillary coming for our throats in our counties and cities and states. Hurricane Hillary. But that's for episode 2, so. Till then, y'all, stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment on what you want to see, what you think we could fix on the podcast. Anything else?
No, I think I'm going to take her for a nap. She's done for.
Catch y'all later. Welcome.
Are we starting over? Sorry. Are we starting over?
If you want to, we can. If not, lead us in. Let's just say episode 1. Look at the wrong camera there now. Episode 1 has been eventful for sure.
Alright, so we were talking about matching chairs.
Yes. How we wanted to have matching chairs first, but it didn't work out that way. So we originally, backup plan, we were like, hey, let's use our extra couch we have for our dogs. How'd that go?
We didn't even get past the door.
Yeah.
Actually, we didn't make it to the door.
Yeah, the hallway to the door. Not that. But girl, what is your dealio? Alright. You wanna say something?
Ew. All right.
Yeah, so we were gonna mess around. We were gonna bring the couch in here for the first episode, and then it didn't fit. So now we got mismatched chairs, which is okay because, like we were saying before, we noticed we got cut off. Is we were just trying to get this first episode up and going. Right.
Okay.
Your screen's about to go off. Yeah, we wanted to quit procrastinating on all this and just get in front of the camera and start the first episode. So.
Oh.
Yeah, you're leading this off.
Okay.
Man.
So next we're going to be going into wanting to give a raw look into life.
A raw look into life.
What is your version of a raw look into your life?
This is awesome. I'm gonna have to for sure share notes with you because you don't understand like what I was meaning by like. So
I think you need to give me a heads up before we even do any of this.
I love it. I absolutely love it, baby. I love it. So I wanted matching chairs before we started podcast. So we started, talking about that. And then I wanted to give a raw look into life. So the meaning when I put that was the reason why we have mismatched chairs. Like we wanted to give the viewers more of a raw view.
Well then, why'd you have me read wanting to give a raw look into life? I thought you were talking about like our life. Like our life.
Oh, we're going to get raw into our lives. No, we are going to get in there. I thought it was awesome. Yes. So this is why I will, if I'm sharing notes, I'm going to have to make a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
You even put tried couch ended with mismatched chairs. You're really not good at making notes. Maybe I should be the note person.
You want to start making the scripts? Hell yeah. Let's do it.
All right, but let's jump into Maui and giving back. As a lot of you guys have seen or haven't seen, Maui right now, for the last 3 to 4 days, have been almost completely burnt down.
Yeah, it's pretty devastating. Not only because Savannah and I have been there very recently, but just to know, like, they're very scarce on, like, what they have out there. Like, they only have what's out there.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't realize that actually the fires all started because of Hurricane Dora. That is legit. I searched it up.
Yeah, I heard you saying that when I mentioned, and you said it was a hurricane. I still have not heard anybody talking about like how it started, so it's kind of weird that they wouldn't talk. I mean, obviously the first and foremost thing is safety and getting everybody, squared away. All right, our first guest is Walking Off Podcast already. But
Okay, Maui and giving back.
yes, so Savannah went through the house and got like 3 boxes.
I am just now finding out we are the worst podcast because I, today, was supposed to take notes onto where you can do donations.
Yeah, but then even when I was searching, that's another thing, that's why I left the space in between, because I was going to put like an organization. Please just do your research when you look, because when I tried looking for a foundation, it literally seemed like there was a lot, and I wasn't sure like who would be the right.
There's a lot of drop-off places in Vegas that are shipping out, but it just depends kind of in your area.
Yeah, first and foremost, I'd probably check in with your Red Cross, Salvation Army in your area, because they would probably better be able to tell you who and where to go. Because like I even looked up like GoFundMe's for them, and there was like 20,000 freaking GoFundMe's. So I was like, I don't know if there's people out scamming, doing stuff. So please just do your research. I know there is a few .gov and org websites out there that you can use as well. But the one I looked at, I think it was the .gov one, and it was pretty much like as if you lived there and if you're able to give any kind of services to people, housing, shelter, food, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll have to search more into it and figure out exactly where.
But yes, please guys, it's that time this summer, we all have stuff for like yard sales, stuff we don't use, stuff we bought that we never wore. Like for instance, we just got new bed sheets, and we don't ever use the flat top, so it was like, hey, let's put those in there.
It's funny, my mom asked me about that today because I brought it up to her, and she's like, why don't you use your flat top? And I was like, well, if you know us and we have 2 dogs who are constantly in and out of our sheets throughout the night, that I would probably never find my flat top.
Yeah, no. They would look at it and it would get tucked in down the floor, tossed around. And imagine them trying to get in between that and then the other dog comes in after.
You thought I was bad when I'm in a spinny chair? You're over here shaking like...
I'm nervous. This is our
you're
first
doing like
episode.
A Harlem shake over there.
It's like our first episode. You gotta just work out the kinks.
Go with the flow.
There you go. Go with the flow. Going with the flow. Speaking of going with the flow, do you find yourself going with the flow of recession again? Because, yeah. So what was it, yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday when I was going through all of my stuff to donate, I came across a jacket, and in the jacket pocket, I realized there was a receipt from Burger King, 2014.
Almost 10 years ago. So I was like, for one, I was pretty excited because it was folded, not very like crumpled or nothing, just one fold or whatever in the pocket she threw out.
Still brand new ink. You can read everything on that receipt.
And me being a fat boy and loving food, I was like, I want to guess what receipt this is. And I was pretty determined that it was Burger King. That's my final answer. I went with it. I looked at it. It was! That's right. Sorry for the old man crap right there.
But what's even more funny is, so we had to go uptown and we're sitting in the car and Ethan goes, I kind of want to know what the price difference is from whatever you ordered on that receipt now compared to what it was in 2014.
And so, yeah, we got home and we looked, and there was a big difference. There was a very big difference. And the reason why I brought this topic up was because we went to Subway a week ago.
A week ago, and we got a foot long. We split it because we weren't that hungry at the moment, but it came out to be...
It was like 13 something.
For a foot long sandwich. So he's like, what happened to our, what was it?
$5 foot longs.
Or buy one, get one for, didn't they used to have a deal like that too?
Yeah. It was, I think it was like buy 2, get 1 free or something.
So going back to the Burger King receipt, we realized that I think I got an original chicken sandwich, which was $3.99, and then a frozen lemonade, which was $1.99. And we searched it up, and now the original chicken sandwich is $5.39.
Yep, $5.39, and no more frozen lemonades.
Yeah.
So, but no, we're not done with Subway. What is up with that? Like, it seems like ever since Jared, the old mascot for him, got caught up, And I feel like I'm being punished and I have to pay his fines and regulation fees because, like, why is it so damn much?
But not only that, the whole menu has changed. Because I had a meltdown 2 weeks ago going into Subway.
Man. It was like 3 weeks. Yeah, it was 3 weeks.
If you guys know me, who does know me that's watching this knows that I don't like ordering my food. So when I go in there to order a sandwich for him and he tells me everything to get on it and they tell me that it changed to a number 23 and I just have a anxiety attack like no other, and I just walk out of Subway and I start crying all the way home. So I'm sorry you didn't get your Subway sandwich, but
It's alright. I got it a week or two later, so.
it was a little terrifying.
I still love you. It was a good experience.
For you. We'd have to get more into like maybe a whole topic about anxiety.
Most definitely, yeah, it'll come.
Because
We'll
I
get
get
more
a lot.
comfortable and have a whole segment. You want to talk about anxiety? Shh. Just looking at this middle of the camp between us right now, like anxiety.
I don't think that's anxiety. That would be OCD. Your OCD's off.
Yeah, maybe that's it. You got OCD?
Me? Yes.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Not yet.
No. We'll
Okay.
save. We'll do like a whole thing about.
I have major OCD, and my guys
You got
at work
ADHD.
and ADHD. My guys at work learn. I mean, it's also being military. How? Yeah, just cover it up. We'll just cut it out. We'll just take a 2-second break.
No, I don't think you have to.
I do.
No, I don't think we have to cover it up.
Maybe not.
Can I try yours though? Mine's burnt.
Mine's burnt too.
Are you kidding?
I'm dead
You didn't
serious.
tell me. You told me to buy me one. I would have bought both of us one. Can I please just try?
Oh, you got a new one?
No. I never went.
Okay then.
But can I just try?
It's disgusting. Don't look. I can hear you hitting that motherfucker. Like, look at all that smoke. I don't even get all that damn smoke. That's why
It
you
tastes
burn
better
your
than
shit.
yours.
No, you did not like that flavor before. You don't get to like this flavor now. No. This flavor was absolutely disgusting. And because I am the man of the house and will take anything for her, I take the worst one. And now hers is burning. She thinks she can just. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so at work they know about my OCD because we got this new yard and we got new trailers and stuff, but this also comes from being military. All my military vets out there, dress right dress. Everything has to be alike, all the way from the left to the right, up and down, all around. So, numbers.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
So I tell them to paint the numbers on, and like literally the numbers are going. It goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like the first 15 are all right, and then it's like 16, 17, 18. I'm like, guys, not delete. This is in computer software. Paint over them, fix them, correct them ASAP. But with that being said, minus work, we've been talking about a camping trip. We've been planning one. Savannah has been thinking.
If you guys know any good areas in Nevada or even outside of Vegas, drop them below because I've looked into Eagle Valley, but right now the water, it's saying that it's contaminated. And then the one that we were gonna do in Sedona, the camping site is booked out until I think October. And so that's just way too far. I'm trying to go. And yeah, that's all that I've really found. So we were thinking actually of doing Salt Lake River in Arizona.
Yes, go tubing. have a good time, and then do some camping maybe down there. 'Cause that's in Mesa, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe we'll find
Also,
somewhere.
are you guys a RV camper or a tent camper?
I'm a tent camper.
I feel like if you're not tent camping, you're not camping.
Amen. Just like racing. If you ain't bumping, you ain't racing. Yeah, that's right. Would it be, huh?
What's bumping?
And this girl, you can tell I haven't watched the NASCAR race around here. You know, the format has changed, and I don't watch that many races anymore. But bumping, like bumping in while you're racing,
If I'm racing, you better not be touching me.
that's racing, baby girl.
No, I want to go just straight and fast down.
Yeah, 'cause you're a drag racer, yeah. I'm talking about stock cars and shit. Yeah. So let us know what kind of camping you are. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't mind an RV if we had it.
It'd be nice for like kids and like our dogs and stuff to do like an RV camping, but I just feel like you're not really camping if you're not getting down and dirty with your camp tent.
Yes. We got
And if
down
you
and
don't know
dirty
how
on
to
our
put up
last
a
time.
camp
Huh?
tent, then that's maybe you should go put one up in your backyard by yourself because you should know how to do that. I mean, I help out here and there, but I just watch my man do it.
That's right. But we made a mess at our campsite last time, right?
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was fun.
First time camping, I think like not even 2 months into a relationship. And Sheila, our
Good old
bartender-
Sheila.
Yeah, our lovely bartender Sheila, she decided to get us on tequila. That rhymes. And it was not a good night. We didn't even set up our campsite. We went straight to the bar, got drunk from tequila, had to go back to our campsite and figure out how to get our tent up and get everything situated.
Well, because we were getting firewood and supplies for the campsite, and I asked for a military discount, and Sheila, our new beloved friend, she goes, no, we can't, but I can give you a shot. And that's what drove us to the bar.
Yeah,
because
one
we didn't go
shot.
straight to the bar. Sounds horrible.
One shot turned into multiple shots into a drink. And I just remember sitting away from the campfire throwing up.
It was good times. I was standing by the campfire listening to my son and in my boxers, Ethicas.
But yes, let us know down below if you are an RV camper or a tent camper, and what is your favorite thing to do when you're camping? Like, are you one that just likes to sit there in your chair and kind of relax, or do you like to be one that's fishing, hiking? Drop that down below as well.
What's the first thing you do when you arrive at your campsite?
Oh, I do want to try that new hack though for eggs. Where like it's not a new hack; it's been out for a while.
So you're making food the first thing you do when you get to the campsite?
Heck no! I'm putting up my tent and everything. But I'm just thinking of this. I want to try the thing where like you get a water bottle and you suck up your eggs, and then like you can make scrambled egg easier. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, it's okay. The wife will do all the cool stuff like that. You just gotta get everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say my first thing I'm doing, obviously depending on the time frame, I would like to get the tent set up. But there's a lot of hours with sunlight. I'm probably most likely going to get the traps ready and go set traps. That's what I would think. That's food coming, so then you go back as the traps are setting and harvesting and collecting and
You've never set traps with us.
Because we only had it a lake. I'm talking about like we
I'm
have a
trying to go
river.
fishing. Except I
Yeah,
don't
we go
unhook
fishing.
my own fish. I don't touch any of that. I like to fish. I like to throw it out there.
You want to tell them the first time, or what you did the first time I caught a fish around you?
You can tell them. That sounds better coming from your point of view.
So I'm just sitting there, fishing, quiet as hell, just hanging out. we're kind of separated. I think you were up on the rock side, right? You were coming.
Yeah, I already had my line in the water.
Yeah. So I'm in. I catch something. You know, feel it snagging. I hook it, reeling her in. The beloved wife over here, girlfriend at the time, tells me, or doesn't tell me, she yells at me. She says, "Baby, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm fishing. Like, I'm reeling this bad boy in." Like, what the? But like, she was so like confused on what was happening. But I think that was also because it was very quiet. We weren't really catching anything. We had a few bites.
Yeah.
So I think that's.
I always got told I couldn't talk while fishing, but then I just realized that, like, when you go with older people, they just want it to be quiet. It doesn't matter because you're really not bothering the fish.
Yeah, I like it quiet.
But I've realized that as growing up. You really don't have to be quiet, but you just say that or else your kids are going to run amok.
Yes. It's got to be dead silent. Speaking of running amok, my brother's not out running amok no more because he's getting married. Married. I'm pretty excited for him.
It's a little scary.
It's scary to think that, like, he's gonna be married, but I mean, in the end, I think it's great for him. I think they're great together.
Yes. They both bring out each other's different sides that people haven't seen.
Most definitely. And as long as you can continue to learn together, anything's possible.
I think Emily's more of like the stern, strict one, and she has a kid too. She can be laid back, but she's more of like the one that kind of, if she says it, that's how it goes. And then Sam's just there for the ride.
Free-hearted, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Very in the moment, instantaneously hearted.
But there's nothing wrong with that either. Like, Emily is a mom, so she has different standards and kind of like a point of view of things in life. So, plus, anyways, the wives are always right.
Most definitely. I don't know why you gave me that look like I disobey that.
I don't mean to.
Alright. So, with that being said, next note.
I have no idea what this is about. This is all for you.
Awesome, I'll take it over right here. So, when I was trying to find topics, trending topics, and what was going on in the world today, I seen this driver has been charged after a bus carrying wedding guests flips in Australia, killing 10 and injuring 25 of these guests. So it says, like, on this news article, 10 people are dead and more than 24 others were injured after a bus carrying wedding guests crashed in Australia, in what police are calling the deadliest roadway accident in almost 3 decades.
Australia.
Down under, mate. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Don't know. Sorry. I'm gonna totally botch this. The Cessnock Police Department reported the wreck took place Sunday just after 11 p.m. in Greta, a small town in New South Wales, about 110 miles north of Sydney.
I didn't know it was botched. I thought it was butchered.
Butchered, botched, yeah.
I like botched.
Botched, yeah.
I'm gonna botch those up.
Botch it up. Sydney, I think UFC is going to Sydney here soon. So that's not that new because, I mean, that happened Sunday, right? Weird. Yeah, we don't know when this is coming out. So, yeah, it was a while ago, y'all. Like, come on. The driver of the bus, Brett Button, 58, was charged in connection to the crash after being released from the hospital for mandatory testing and assessment. According to police. It was all according to police, sorry.
You said that very fast.
I know. Bud was being held at the Chestnut Police Station. Police Assistant Commissioner Tracy Chapman said, and this is all good. I want to know that.
Yeah, I think your topic's totally just not in it for it. So.
Well, I was trying to, like, you gotta kind of blend in. We were talking about my brother's wedding, and I was trying to go into topics. So.
Yeah, I had no history background to it.
Speaking of history and background to it, get back to it. Feeling like she's 27 or no 17 again.
I'm feeling 22.
Sorry, feeling 22 again.
I don't think we should even talk about this because you don't even know what her song's about.
No,
She ain't 17.
I know she's
I'm
not
feeling
17.
17. No, it's 22.
Wasn't she 17 or something when she first started like music?
But you were trying to say you were trying to bring up that song and it's 22.
Yeah, I didn't know what age. I know 27 is not it. That's just too old.
Anywho, Taylor Swift.
Back in headlines. I don't know. I
Who
heard.
are our Swifties? If you are a Swiftie, comment down below.
Yes.
Do you know what a Swiftie is?
Yeah, it's like the Beavers of her clan.
Like the Believers?
Yeah, there
But
you
like
go.
it's for Taylor Swift?
There you go.
Swifties?
Yeah. I'd be a sinker.
Because she's having
I just busting my tooth on the damn mic, y'all. I would definitely be a sinker.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
I guess I'd be a Swiftie. I don't know.
Or do you only like her, like, older music? Younger music?
You'd have to sing something. I don't know what Taylor Swift song off heart.
Like the one where it's like when we were first young. Wait. I don't even know.
See? We are bad Swifties, and Swifties, please don't come after us. It's been so long. But yeah, I don't know.
I her music though.
If it played, yeah, most definitely. When I first saw you. Yeah, I heard Joe Rogan talking about her, and
Love
then
Story, Our Song, like all of those, you know. Back to December. I don't think you know Back to December.
I think the pups approve of the podcast. They just get loves.
I think they're just over it. They're over us.
But yes, Swifties, let us know, like, what's going on. Is she, I seen she booked.
Would you pay the price for her tickets to go see her? I mean, if you were a true Swiftie fan, you would. But I don't think I would.
How much are they?
Way
Pretty
too
high?
much.
Did you see, I seen a meme with Messi ticket prices before he went to enter Miami.
Like, people are literally talking about... So, I've been scrolling on TikTok, and it's pretty much the same for, like, Justin Bieber. So, if Justin Bieber were to do a Era concert, like, tour, people are saying that they would donate their kidneys or get rid of their husbands just so they can go.
Why would you have to get rid of your husband to go?
Because I'm going to sell you off. I'm going to make that money so I can go to this concert. They're, like, worth a lot. I mean, our husbands aren't worth a lot, but
The fuck?
like you're worth something, but I ain't gonna get that money from you for selling you off. I'd get more money if I sold
Government
myself
property. The hell? You would definitely make some money. Okay, speaking of getting me off and taking me off this planet and not, we started watching Only Murders in the Building.
Wait, I was gonna tell you what her prices were. Go on about yourself.
So we started watching Only Murders in the Building while she's pulling that up. Go ahead, we'll go back to it when you find it. I was pretty skeptical about it because I've seen it a few times on the recommended videos you should watch. But I just never clicked it, and then the woman said, yeah, we should watch it. So we started watching it, and by episode 1, I was pretty hooked. Steve Martin, Martin Shore, and the one and only Selena Gomez. I think it's a pretty neat show. It's pretty awesome to see her kind of loosened up a little bit, and because I grew up watching her with Barney, big old purple friendly
I don't
family.
remember her on Barney.
Yeah, you were also after the Barney era, though.
I wasn't like after.
Speaking of actor, just kidding.
Like, when did Barney come out? Barney came out in
92.
April 6th of 1992.
Yep. So I'm before Barney. That's how old I am. I'm before Barney.
I was only 4, but I don't remember Selena Gomez on there. Like, I didn't know that was her.
You were only 4?
Oh, I was not only 4. I was born 1996, so it came out 4 years before I was born.
I was like, damn, this woman's fucking older than me. I'm only a year. That's funny.
I like Selena though. I was reading up on some of her drama. I guess not even her drama. I guess it would be Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey, and the Kardashians were coming up for Selena for a lot of things. But
Power to Selena. Like, don't even feed into it. Just kill them with kindness. And don't even dig into the drama. I definitely think she won just keeping quiet, especially with everything she's gone through. Like, why even feed into it?
if someone came at me and I had lupus, like everybody knows what she has. But if someone came at me and they're little friends and they were just trying to start all these rumors and say nasty things about me, like, you don't know what that person's going through in that time. So you don't know if she's going through a depressed stage because of it. You don't know if she's even strong enough to deal with what people are saying. But me, like, that's just disrespectful. You don't go after anyone that literally is going through something like that. And with her, she's gonna have it for the rest of her life. There's no cure.
Yeah, that's the sad part. I don't know how new that show is, but I mean, she looks great. I mean, I think we both said that. Like,
It came
She
out
looks healthy.
2021.
so yeah, fairly recent because the drama just started. So yeah. I mean, not as new as the drama, but
No, but she looks good though. You can tell she's in her thicker stage, kind of like how she is right now. But she just looks healthy and looks good, and
kudos to her. And may she continue winning. That's for sure.
yeah.
And prayers that
I think they kind of squashed their drama though. I don't remember exactly like
they probably had to
what
because
was said and done, but like everyone kept coming at Hailey for stuff, and I think Selena like just told people to stop.
I mean, is it? Again, yeah, she can probably tell them to stop, but people are just defending another human. It's not like, I mean, they don't want to see. Shouldn't be doing that. Period. Anybody going through anything shouldn't. Me, I find a joke, for a lot of stuff like dark humor, but
You have too much. It scares me sometimes.
But like to start like a beef on it and stuff, that's I do agree with kind of people standing up for her, and it was nice because I do believe weren't the sales going down for
Well, so it was Kylie and Hailey, and they were losing followers like crazy. While Selena was over here just racking up new people were following her. And then they kind of stopped messing around with Kylie, but yeah, she was losing sales on some of her products and everything. And then they all started just coming straight forward for Hailey, and it was like pretty much almost giving Haley depression and everything. So that's when Selena was like, hey, like, just stop.
Yeah.
But I also don't think your famous people really look into, before they do something like that, for instance, for like Haley and Kylie, they don't think before they just stir the pot. So they also, like, if that was me, you got to take a step back and look at the bigger picture and be like, is it even worth it? Is it even worth stirring the pot? Or are people going to come at me and bash me for certain things, and then I'm going to end up having my own issues? Like, I wouldn't have, it depends on what kind of beef you have with that person.
Yeah, most definitely.
If you're just doing it to get into the magazine or to get fame on your name, like, it's not worth it in the end.
Yeah. I agree. Especially use somebody's health against them.
Yeah.
Same thing like with, me being a big UFC fan. I'm not big on, bringing up family and kids. That has nothing to do with the battle between you and the person. And so same thing, like for you to bring up somebody's health, you're out of pocket for that. Well, I guess we can wrap it up, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out like what days we're gonna drop these, or like if we're gonna do it weekly or every 2 weeks. But if we can start doing this on the weekends and get everything done, we should be able to pick a date to drop it throughout the week.
Okay.
Obviously it's gonna take a little bit, like I'm gonna have to do some research and get us more kind of organized into the whole thing. But if there's something that you would like us to talk about or look more into, leave a comment below, and then we'll figure it out. So until next time.
Thank you for tuning in to the podcast with the Caspers, 1111, episode 1.